Hi, it's Andy.
Hi, it's Dave.
Hi, it's Kirk.
Welcome to the A.D.K Rock and Metal channel. Today's video we are reacting breakdown into, as we usually do, is something Andy and Kirk have not had a chance to know what's coming up, but I don't know, you may have seen it. They may have seen this song. It's been out for about 2 years, so it's not the most recent, but also it's not one of our old back to the early 2000s either. So let's go check it out. Oh, we're at the 30-second pause. We're at the 30-second pause, guys. I know we want to keep going, but first thoughts. Throw it to Andy first.
Ferocious opening. Yeah, play it on. It's definitely my sort of thing. No idea who it is though, but loving it so far.
Okay. Well, I've heard this song before, so I absolutely love this track, but I forgot about it completely. For some reason, it just drifted off my head and it came up on a feed of mine. And it's weird. You say, I absolutely love this song, and then go, yeah, I can't remember it. I forgot about it. But so obviously I didn't love it that much, but I do love this track. Kirk?
This is what metalcore should sound like. Let's hope they don't spoil it with a clean chorus, because like Andy said, the ferocious intro, it grabs you straight away, doesn't it? Love the drum work as well. Did you see the footwork from the drummer? Yeah, this is when you paused it, my head just wouldn't stop bouncing along. So I'm clearly into the rhythm of this. So happy to continue with this one.
Kirk,
Yeah, I agree, Kirk. I agree, Kirk. I hope it's not a clean chorus, because it's yeah, great track so far, even though it's just 30 seconds in.
Okay.
Oh, no, I should know who this is as well.
You bloody should. Right, go on then.
Go on then.
Yes, you can Killswitch. Jesse from
End of the first
Killswitch.
chorus, and then after that we're going to let it run. But hopefully by now you may have guessed who it is. If you haven't, oh well. But Andy, A.K, yes, sorry, there's a bit of a cleaner vocals, but I like the contrast personally. It gives me, I'm more of a clean vocal guy, so that's the bit that hooked me initially, and the heavier vocals grew on me after time. But I really like, and I also like the fact with the second vocalist you get the heavier vocal underlying the clean stuff. But Andy, your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I still like it. I mean, I'm a little confused. I mean, if I'm jumping the gun a bit, I apologise. Is this an incarnation with Killswitch Engage and they brought Howard Jones in for the chorus, or is it a completely different band where he's guesting on?
Yes, you're right. So basically, this is the Jesse Lynch that had rejoined the band, had been back with the band for a while, and decided that because Howard had joined them a few times live for certain songs, he invited Howard to join them for this song on the album. So it was a great incarnation of where Howard and Jesse were both on the same song with Killswitch Engage at the same time.
That's nice.
And most people say they actually would love to see Howard permanently back in the band with Jesse to duel up on the vocals.
Great idea. Yeah, I mean, this is one for the fans, isn't it? Obviously, actually don't mind the chorus there. I think the problem we've got is a lot of the bands that took the Killswitch Engage influence, when they started using that whiny emo tone in the chorus rather than that mid-range rock tone. It's not, is it? Yeah, I guess you'd say it's like a baritone, isn't it, when Howard comes in? But I think Jess is more a bit higher. But yeah, I don't think it's actually spoiled it, and we're always going to give them a free pass anyway because they more or less invented this style, didn't they?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm happy to give them a free pass, as the Americans say.
Yeah, I still love. I love that. As I said, clean vocals for me were the bit that I loved the most, and that was always my favorite part of Killswitch. Let's keep going. Okay, so there we go. The Signal Fire by Killswitch Engage. Let's do our overall summary reports. Summary, whatever feedback reports I could do the school
Field
report.
reports.
Field reports, guys. In the field today, we have Andy with his field report on Killswitch Engage. Over to you, Andy.
Thanks, Dave. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a really great idea. You know, the fans of Killswitch Engage, in the majority, I think are going to love this idea. If it was, you know, so you know, even just it's just for one track, if it's like a sort of permanent feature of them going forward. But then it could also be quite divisive if there's sort of two camps, you know, Team Jesse, Team Howard. Do you know what I mean? Some people might not. You know, we know how infatuated some fans are, fanatical they are about the bands, but what they did on that track worked really well. Because Howard had almost like a verse to himself, and I just thought it worked really well. It's certainly a band I need to give more time to. Killswitch Engage. I don't know much of their stuff, but that was a good track. I like the look of the video as well. Just simple performance video in like a backstage area, or you know what I mean, sort of a warehouse with metal work and recording gear. And one thing that I noticed from the very beginning is the guy in the Hawaiian shirt. He had a guitar with the body of a banjo, which was something I've not seen before, which is a little bit distracting, especially when he's doing his solo and he's shredding on it. But yeah, good track, good song, and I like the idea of the two vocalists collaborating.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting one because there was an interview with Jesse talking about it and how it's unusual for a vocalist to come back in or take over from another vocalist and then to still be that interaction with them. Usually it's a vocalist gets the old fiddler's elbow out the door and another vocalist comes in or he quits, and there's always this harshness between them, and then there's always this comparison. And even when Jesse came back in and Howard left, there was a little bit of what you're saying, like the two vocalist camps. Which one do you prefer? And what was really interesting with this one is even before this, Howard was getting invited to come on and play live with them. And Jesse would step back and let Howard take a song, or he would just do a bit of backing. And there was always this element of they got on really well.
Yeah.
So the fans never had to have that position of choice of having to decide which one was better, which one they preferred. They always talk about, and even Jesse talks about how Howard's voice is so much different, but has a completely different range to Jesse's. Jesse's is more kind of like, he just says he just kind of muddles through and aims for it and goes for what he can do, and Howard's more of a kind of, he's got a bigger range than he has. but when they sing together, it works really well. And I know everyone. I don't think there's a single person that wouldn't want them to do this as a dual vocalist. Has the benefit of also the fact that both of them can sing each other's songs. That so if one of them has like, oh, got bronchitis, can't do the show, the other one could go, don't worry, I'll cover the whole concert. Don't worry, we're covered, and you wouldn't ever have to have cancellations. There you go.
All credit to Jesse, because he could be a real dick about this. Say, no, I'm the vocalist now. Who's this Howard guy? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, we've seen sort of Nightwish do a similar thing, haven't they? But maybe not quite to the same level. But yeah, all credit to everyone involved. I think it's a really good idea.
Kirk, your thoughts?
I love the production when I listen to a Killswitch Engage album, or a song in this case. It's the way that they calibrate the drums and the mix, and then you've got an early 90s thrash metal guitar tone, haven't you? A lot of down picking. So I've always loved the rhythm section in this band. And do you remember when we had our friend Alan on from Before the Sirens, and he was saying how this band really just changes perspective on what you can do with heavy music and how you can actually counter it with melodies in the chorus. So yeah, this. I don't think they're doing anything new in this, but I love the energy. And you know that the chorus is coming, and they just enhance it even more. And when you've got two vocalists having almost like a trade-off, and I'm surprised Howard's the more aggressive of the two, isn't he? I know he's got a great baritone voice, but here he is just in pure hardcore mode. So yeah, this is what's the song called? Sorry, Dave. Is this from their last album, the 2019?
Signal Fire. So this came out about 2 years ago. So yeah, 2021 sort of period.
I think they're one of those bands, you know what to expect, but you don't really want them to change either, which is a good position to be in. If these really went left field and started going in like a prog metal direction, you'd be like, what's happened to Killswitch Engage? So they're one of those bands who've got the luxury of being able to just continue what they're doing. I'm not saying they're retreading old ground. This is who they are. They invented this mainstream metalcore that has been in existence and popular with most people under 25 since 2004. So they're always going to get credit for that, aren't they?
Yeah. Okay, well, there we go. That's Killswitch Engage and the Signal Fire. Now, if you like this video, please do like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you on another video sometime very soon. Take care.